Elon Musk has stolen most of the headlines that include the name Musk with his never-before-seen ideas and innovations. But did you know that Musk has a younger brother who is just as successful as Elon is? Elon's antics have been mocked and celebrated, while his younger brother, Kimbal Musk, is a successful entrepreneur in his own right. But who is Kimbal Musk? In today's video, we're going to be looking at Elon Musk's lesser-known brother, Kimbal. Kimbal is a man of many traits, but he describes himself as a restaurateur, philanthropist, and chef. Kimbal, who is 2 years younger than Tesla and SpaceX founder Elon Musk, is rarely seen without his signature cowboy hat and has been involved in business in one way or another since 1995. While Elon thinks about his mission to Mars, his brother Kimbal is on a mission to take down unhealthy food choices. He committed himself to a personal mission to feed healthy, or real, as he would call it, food to America after breaking his neck in a mountain accident and narrowly avoiding lifetime paralysis. Now he is one of the founders of The Kitchen Company, Big Green, and Square Roots, while also being an active board member of Tesla and SpaceX. But let's go back to the beginning to see how Kimbal Musk was able to carve out a niche in a corporate field where one of the most charismatic people is his brother. Kimbal Musk was born on September 20th, 1972 in South Africa to Canadian supermodel Mae Musk and South African engineer Errol Musk. Kimbal was raised in a big and ambitious household alongside Elon and Tosca, his younger sister. He graduated from Pretoria High School and then moved to Canada to join his brother. Kimbal enrolled at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario to obtain a business degree. While studying, he worked at a bank where he earned about $14 an hour. Talk about a humble beginning. Kimbal earned his bachelor's degree in 1995 and jumped straight into the entrepreneurship and corporate field through a house painting business with College Pro Painters. In the same year, he and Elon jointly set up a company called Zip2, a Yellow Pages-like online directory. Zip2 served as an electronic city guide and provided the online versions of the Chicago Tribune and New York Times newspapers. In 1999, the Musk brothers sold Zip2 to Compaq for $307 million. What did Kimbal do after hitting this gold mine? He began investing in several budding internet and software startups. He even invested in one of Elon's earliest business ventures, X.com, a financial service provider and online bank. A few mergers later, eBay acquired X.com for $1.5 billion in stock. Entrepreneurship does run in the Musk family. By then, both the brothers had moved to the United States and lived in California. After such success with PayPal, most entrepreneurs would have retired, wishing to spend the rest of their lives in comfort and luxury. But Kimbal, on the other hand, found a new passion. While Elon stayed in California and started building his empire in the energy sector, his younger brother turned a new page in his career and headed to New York, where he studied culinary arts at the prestigious French Culinary Institute. After graduation, he launched The Kitchen Boulder, an award-winning community bistro in Boulder, Colorado, with his then-wife, Jen Lewin, and chef Hugo Matheson, back in April 2004. Over the course of the last 17 years, The Kitchen has grown to become a family of restaurants with a mission to provide simple, healthy food for Americans, and has received critical acclaim from both casual and experts alike. It's been picked as one of the top restaurants of the country by various culinary outlets and organizations, including Gourmet, Food and Wine, Zagat's, Open Table, and the James Beard Foundation. Following the positive feedback, The Kitchen evolved into the Kitchen Restaurant Group, which offers high-end dining as well as affordable farm-to-table food at Next Door, an urban casual American eatery located right next door to Kimbal's original restaurant. The kitchen community then expanded to a non-profit organization called Big Green to build hundreds of outdoor learning garden classrooms across the U.S. Learning gardens help children connect to healthy food, understand healthy eating and garden skills through experiential learning and garden-based education that tie into the existing school curriculum. Big Green currently serves over 500,000 students in 7 states. And if it wasn't for the COVID-19 pandemic, it would have been well en route to reaching 1 million students. But you can't take on sustainable farming without tackling the issue of food wastage. According to the UN Food and Agricultural Organization, a third of the world's supply goes to waste. So in 2017, Kimbal, along with Tobias Peggs, founded Square Roots Urban Growers, a company that specializes in food production and hopes to build campuses of climate-controlled, indoor, hydroponic vertical farms that can thrive in city environments. Square Roots specializes in vertical farming, a method of growing crops in stacked layers with little to no soil and without pesticides. The social enterprise has produced over 120 different crops, such as greens, vegetables, and strawberries. The crops are grown around the clock in modules, which are recycled shipping containers, regardless of the weather outside. So say goodbye to everything you hated about farming outdoors, from weather change and soil acidity to humidity that can harm crops. The modules employ irrigation systems and software-controlled LED lighting. They can be set up inside industrial buildings, large warehouses, or better yet, in the parking lot of a grocery store. This will allow individuals and restaurants to obtain fresh ingredients right outside their doors. Growing crops near where they are consumed reduces food damage and spoilage that occurs during transportation from the point of harvest to the point of consumption. In order to increase consumer awareness of the origins of their food, Square Roots has devised a clever feature. In addition to its open invitation to check out the farms, the company also includes a QR code on each product's packaging. Consumers can scan these codes to read a transparency timeline with information about their fresh food, such as who produced it, when it was harvested, and when it was brought to the store. Cool, right? But why limit sustainable food technology only to Earth when you could dream even bigger? Even though Kimbal focuses most of his time on healthy food, he's also an active board member of SpaceX and aims to use Square Roots technology on Mars. He's previously mentioned, "I'm focused on bringing real food to everyone on Earth, but the farming technology we are building at Square Roots can and will be used on Mars." Hey, he's Elon Musk's brother after all. Though the boys are pioneers and successful entrepreneurs in their own way, they are also quite mischievous during their early childhood. Elon had such a hard time being on time as a kid that his brother Kimbal devised a method to ensure he didn't miss school. Kimbal would lie about the time to his older brother, telling him that the bus would arrive several minutes early. The slight manipulation ensured that Elon wouldn't be left behind. If you made it this far into the video, you might be wondering, what's the story behind Kimbal's cowboy hat? I mean, seriously, it's almost like he never leaves his house without one. Well, the reason behind Musk's cowboy hats is that he tried one in Austin, Texas a few years ago and decided it looked good on him. Kimbal's journey from the investor's suite to the kitchen over the last 20 years has been marked by acts of philanthropy as well as business savviness in equal measure and is quite inspirational to us all. Though his goals may be far different from his brother's grand interplanetary ambitions, you might argue that his vision for organic farming and food is just as vital as getting to Mars. Despite his significant philanthropic efforts, Kimbal Musk is certainly not as recognizable as his older brother. While Elon designs rocket ships and futuristic cars for the future, Kimbal has his feet planted more firmly on the ground to solve the issue of food insecurity worldwide. Even though he may not have as high a profile in the public eye or a very strong presence on Twitter, Kimbal's life has been just as remarkable as Elon's. And we can't wait to see what's next from him. Did you know Elon Musk had a younger brother? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe with post notifications for more Elon Musk videos.